So hello guys, and today we are talking with an artificial intelligence. Say hello to them.
Hey there! That's a fun way to introduce the topic. Engaging with AI in conversations can be really interesting. What do you think people find most surprising about talking to AI?
This is going to be a very interesting video, so I hope that you guys enjoy. I'm going to be making some questions to artificial intelligence to answer. We are not seeing this artificial intelligence, we are just listening to what it can offer us. And this is a work that I do not related to my work, but something that I actually enjoy very much because I get to learn a lot about the world talking with artificial intelligence. So I hope that you are doing alright on the other side, and I hope that this video is interesting for you.
That sounds like a great introduction. Engaging with AI can really spark curiosity. It's cool that you're blending work with something you enjoy. What kind of questions do you plan to ask the AI?
I want to ask you first, what is the best thing that AI made in the world so far, and what was the most interesting thing that artificial intelligence was able to change in the world?
Those are great questions. One of the best things AI has done is improve healthcare, like helping doctors diagnose diseases more accurately. As for interesting changes, AI has transformed how we interact with technology, making things like smart homes and personalized recommendations possible. What do you think about those advancements?
I believe that these advancements are going to bring a lot of change in the world and are going to be very interesting and very useful for our everyday lives. I believe that artificial intelligence and the internet itself has the power to change our lives for the better and make us connect with more people all around the world, doing some of our everyday jobs and the things that we enjoy so much posting on the internet.
Absolutely. I can really streamline our daily tasks and make sharing our passions easier. It's exciting to think about how it can enhance our connections. What do you enjoy posting online the most?
I enjoy posting online about some of the topics that are interesting for me, and I always enjoy very much working with artificial intelligence to enhance my everyday productivity and to make some things automatized in my work. I always use the camera at work, I always use my microphone at work, so it's very important that we are having this time to share new ideas and to accomplish something new using the internet. And I'm posting these things on the internet right now, and let's see how it goes in my channel because my channel is growing this year.
That's exciting. Growing a channel can be really rewarding. What kind of content do you think resonates most with your audience?
I like to post content related to English classes and speaking English because I had a nice time learning how to speak English, and I believe that this is something that I wanted to share with my followers all over the world. And it's very interesting that right now we are having this time to have this kind of conversations about English, about informatics, about the things that I know in general. I'm always learning something new with the internet, and I'm always trying to share some good content with the tools that are out there.
That's fantastic. Sharing your English learning journey can really help others. It's great that you're using the internet to learn and connect. What has been your favorite thing to share so far?
My everyday life, my routine, some of the things that I do every day, the ways that I use to study are some of my favorite topics to discuss about. And having the chance to have conversations with artificial intelligence in my channel is something that I actually enjoy very much and I will continue doing because it brings a lot of meaning to my life and a lot of meaning to the things that I'm doing every day. And AI is enhancing a lot the way I do my work every day. And being the digitalized
That sounds
world
really
right now is very interesting for me.
totally. The digital world opens up so many opportunities. How do you think it's changed the way you connect with others?
It is changing the way that I connect with others, making me able to access internet in anywhere that I am right now in the world. And being able to connect with people from all over the world is something that's very nice to me, something that I actually enjoy very much. And the internet is always helping me with that, is always bringing me some new interesting ideas, to share and to think about.
Exactly. It's amazing how much inspiration you can find online. What's one idea or topic you've come across recently that really inspired you?
I believe that the most inspiring things that I watch and see on the internet are music videos. I always enjoy very much this time that I have to watch music videos. And I always have a very nice time sharing ideas with the things that I'm doing every day, having some interesting knowledge to share with people worldwide. And I believe that the way that the internet is digitalizing many of the things that we are doing every day is something very positive and very interesting.
Music videos are such a great source of inspiration. They can really connect people on an emotional level. Do you have a favorite music video or artist that you love to share with your followers?
My favorite music video that I watch almost every day is called Ecstasy by Tinashe. And some of the
Nice
songs by
choice.
Lovey, I always listen to those
Nice
songs.
choices.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to be connecting with people all over the world and sharing some pretty good ideas with the camera. I always enjoy doing my work because I love to connect on the internet and share new things with people worldwide. And we have been learning some pretty good, interesting things out there. We have been developing some pretty good ideas this year. And I use my phone and my computer to keep track of everything that I'm doing almost every day, which is pretty interesting. And I believe that the work that I'm doing right now on the internet is very positive because I'm practically learning and teaching English for free and talking about many subjects online that are interesting to my followers.
That's really inspiring. Teaching and learning at the same time is such a rewarding experience. It sounds like you're making a positive impact. How do you decide what topics to cover with your followers?
I always have new ideas with my followers and I'm always learning something new with them, and I believe that the internet has come to make it easier every day and to give informations in a easier way, and I'm always using the internet for a lot of research, and I'm always using the knowledge that I have to accomplish many good and interesting things out there in the world, and I believe that I'm creating a very good job so far.
That's awesome. It sounds like you're really dedicated to your work in your community. What's one accomplishment you're most proud of this year?
The most interesting accomplishment that I had this year so far was learning more about English, making trainings to perfect my English and to make the most of this language, which is pretty beautiful. And I believe that it's one of the most interesting languages out there in the world. I always like to listen to people talking English, and I always like to speak English myself, which is something very interesting and very important in my everyday life. And the things that I'm creating with the internet nowadays is making things even more possible. I'm helping the internet to develop, and this is a very interesting work to have.
That's a fantastic accomplishment. Improving your English opens so many doors. It's great that you're so passionate about it. What's your favorite way to practice English?
My
Is it through
favorite,
conversations?
my favorite way
That's
to
great.
My favorite way to practice English is with conversation, and watching videos on YouTube is something that I actually enjoy very much, and I always have a very nice time learning more, sharing more ideas, getting to develop something new every day, getting to share something new every day is always something that I actually enjoy very much, and the internet is making it possible every day.
That sounds like a lot of fun. YouTube is a great resource for learning. Do you have a favorite channel or type of video you like to watch?
I like to watch web sorry I like to watch web developers having some pretty good ideas, and I like to watch web developers in their everyday lives. I believe that web development is an area that I enjoy very much listening more about and learning more about. And this year I'm having a very nice time getting to learn new things about development and the life of software developers.
That sounds exciting. Learning about software development can be really rewarding. What's the most interesting thing you've learned so far?
I learned that it's a very difficult profession, but it has a lot of interesting things out there in this universe for web developers to accomplish. And I believe that the everyday life of web developers are very interesting. I always like to search more about their routines and the things that they have been doing. And all the time, I'm learning a lot from the things that I'm watching on the internet, learning how to express, learning how to do my work the best way possible, and watching other people working is something that brings me a lot of joy and a lot of understanding about the nature of work and the things that we can do with the artificial intelligence and the things that we have online.
That's a great perspective. It's amazing how much we can learn from others. AI is definitely changing the game in many fields. How do you see it impacting web development?
I see this impacting web development in very good ways because artificial intelligence is always learning, even when the phone is turned off, even when the computers are turned off. Artificial intelligence is still learning on softwares all over the world and in computers all over the world. So I believe that this technology have a lot of potential for the upcoming years. I believe that artificial intelligence is going to learn a lot of interesting good things with human beings during this journey. I believe that we are going to have a very interesting time working with this type of technology.
Absolutely. The future looks bright for web development with AI. Do you have any specific projects in mind that you'd like to work on?
One of the projects that I made and I made a lot of success on the internet was teaching English for web developers. And I'm still working on this project. I'm still having new ideas, getting to learn a little bit more about the things that I have to teach them.
That
And it's
sounds like
very, sorry?
no worries at all. What were you going to say?
I forgot. I have a nice time learning more about these everyday topics and the things that are important to discuss when it comes to web development and the sharing of ideas worldwide. I believe that we have a lot of things to discuss and a lot of things to understand about the future of work and the things that we are going to see in the upcoming days.
Definitely. There's so much to explore and discuss. It's a fascinating time for technology and work. What do you think is the most important skill for web developers to have moving forward?
The most important skills for web developers is knowing how to use the internet properly and knowing how to do their work the best way possible using artificial intelligence because this artificial intelligence is developing very quickly and is learning a lot from human beings all the time. So this kind of technology is going to shape the future as we know and everything that we have so far.
Absolutely. AI is evolving fast, and it's essential for developers to keep up. It can really enhance productivity and creativity. How do you stay updated with these changes?
I search on the internet about the things that I like to discuss and the important topics that are out there. And this kind of intelligence, this kind of technology is changing a lot about the world and the way that things work. I believe that computers don't get tired of computing data all over the world, which is pretty nice, and it makes our work every day a whole lot more easier and more interesting to learn and more interesting to get to develop every day. And the things that we have been doing with artificial intelligence are going to change the world. I believe that this artificial intelligence is going to change every way that people are relating to each other and every way that we are connecting on the internet because AR and VR are here, and this is going to change completely the way that the internet works. I believe that nowadays it's possible to recreate any environment using your computer, using your internet connection, and this type of technology is only developing every day, getting smarter every day and learning more about everything that people has to share.
Exactly. It's amazing how immersive experiences are becoming. AR and VR really open up new possibilities for interaction. What excites you the most about these technologies?
The possibility of creating any type of work from anywhere that you are in the world, and the possibility to share new ideas and to create new ideas with the internet, share things with people
That's a great
worldwide,
point.
in real time, because when you upload a video on YouTube, people are going to see that in seconds, and it's very nice to have this kind of technology out there. This kind of technology is helping every day the things that we have been doing, and I believe that being able to share more about my work with the internet and with the artificial intelligence is something that I actually enjoy very much, and I'm having a very nice time sharing this kind of ideas in 2024. We are getting to develop some pretty good and interesting ideas using our cell phones and our computers from home.
It sounds like you're really passionate about this. It's great that technology allows us to connect and create from anywhere. Do you have any specific projects you're working on right now?
I'm working on learning more about English and learning how to use my English properly every day in the work that I'm doing. And I'm trying to bring the best work that I can to my followers and the things that they are building out there. And it's very nice to be having this type of conversation with artificial intelligence. I believe that every knowledge that we have is to share with people worldwide, because we can actually make their lives a little bit better every day, sharing a little bit more about the things that we know and using your knowledge every day to accomplish something that's going to be very powerful and very useful, is something that is going to bring a lot of changes for the future. I like how fast everything is developing right now, and I like how fast technology is developing, and the changes that we are going to see in the world are going to be endless changes.
Absolutely. The pace of change is incredible. It feels like every day brings something new. Your dedication to learning English and sharing knowledge is inspiring. How do you usually practice your English?
I practice my English with my students, and I watch a lot of music videos. I like to watch YouTube videos. I like to watch things on Instagram about English and the things that I'm talking about. And I like to watch music. I like to watch a lot of things on the internet. I believe that this keeps my mind active and working all the time. And the type of work that I'm creating with artificial intelligence right now is being something that keeps my mind going for days. I keep thinking about artificial intelligence, and I keep thinking about the ways that we get to develop this technology. And I wake up, I use technology, I sleep, I am using technology every time that I have in the day. I am using technology, which is pretty great, and I'm having the best time ever using this type of technology. I believe that humans can only enhance the abilities that the internet has and the artificial intelligence has to bring good things to our everyday lives and the things that we wanted to share with people worldwide.
I love your enthusiasm. It's amazing how technology can enhance our lives and connect us. What do you think is the most exciting thing about using AI in your work?
The most exciting thing about using artificial intelligence in my work is starting the other day exactly where I left. So every day there are new things happening in the world and changing the ways that we are doing our work. For example, I used to use Twitter to get my clients on the internet, and right now Twitter is not working in Brazil anymore. So I have to figure out a new way to get clients to teach English on the internet, and I'm trying to use YouTube for that. And I believe that a lot of good things can come when you try something new on the internet, when you post a little bit more about your day and you leave a positive message for the world around you. A lot of good things can happen because of that.
That's such a positive outlook. Sharing your day and spreading positivity can really connect people. Have you thought about what kind of content you want to create on YouTube?
I want to teach things for people all over the world, and I want to create educational content that's going to be useful for them somehow. And I want to leave a good message in the world for the world to know that I was here and I was able to do a lot of interesting things during my day. And because of knowledge and education and sharing new ideas with the world, I am a very thankful person for everything that I was able to learn so far. And the things that I'm going to share on YouTube are going to be very interesting from now on. And I'm going to have a very nice time doing my work every day. So I want to thank you very much for participating on this video. This is getting to an end. And I hope that you had a very nice time listening to these questions and answering them on my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload this right now. It was a very nice conversation and I want to thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. It sounds like you had a wonderful conversation. Just a quick note. You might want to say interesting things instead of interesting.
Thank you.
Overall, great job. Now, let's break from role play for a moment. How do you feel about the conversation?
I feel good about the conversation. I believe that it was a very interesting video. Thank you very much for participating.
That's awesome to hear. You communicated your thoughts well. Just remember to keep practicing those small details, like word choices. For homework, try writing a short script for your next video. Focus on clarity and positivity. Sound good?
Sounds good. Thank you very much. We're going to have more conversations in the future. And thank you very much for participating. And we are going to record another one in the future. So thank you very much and goodbye.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to our next chat. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Goodbye, followers.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope that you are having a very good time on the other side. This was a conversation with artificial intelligence that's getting smarter every day, as you guys can see. And having conversations with this kind of intelligence makes my English a whole lot better. I'm always learning a lot with the tools that I have and sharing some pretty good, interesting ideas every day with this kind of content. So thank you very much for watching and I see you on the next video.
It's really exciting.